Welcome to Amber Isle. So, you're interested in a career as the newest and only shopkeeper on Amber Isle. What a fun paleo venture to embark on. But you may be asking yourself questions like, what is Amber Isle? And what if I don't know anything about shopkeeping? And are paleo folk like me welcome on Amber Isle? Well, we're here to make you the best shopkeeper you can possibly be. Folk of all shapes and sizes, feathers and scales, used to call this hotshot destination home, but now it's become a shadow of its former glory. Whether that's the scorching heat of Kem Canyon, or the blustering winds of Snowdance Drifts, Amber Isle has a region for everyone, with a bit of elbow grease applied, of course. And that's where you come in. As Amber Isle's newest shopkeeper, it's down to you to turn this island's frown upside down. But you won't be doing it alone. Why don't we meet some of Amber Isle's current residents? Oh, hello Maple. Maple is Amber Isle's delivery girl and aspiring cartographer. She spent her whole life here on Amber Isle with just her and her dad, and she's always ready to make a new friend. Not to mention slack off on her duties. Isn't that right, Maple? Next, we have Addie, an intern from a company known as Orb Corp. They are here to make your lives faster, cleaner, and easier. There's no schedule that Addie can't plan or document he can't notarize. And this ball of sunshine is Mayor Clawsworth. Underneath his gruff exterior lies a heart of gold. But it's going to take some work to convince Mr. Grumpy here that you have what it takes to revitalize Amber Isle. Oops, sorry Mayor. Working with your 3 new companions, it'll be your task to run a successful business and encourage paleo folk to become your new neighbours. But it'll be hard to craft any items to sell if you don't have any resources. Luckily for you, Amber Isle is jam-packed with materials to craft with. Chop, slice, and smash different resources to harvest their raw materials, or break open piles of garbage to keep the island clean. There will be a lot of these across Amber Isle, and by cleaning it up, you'll be able to decorate the island how you please. Wow, look at all the resources you got. But now, it's time for crafting. Making stuff. You can use the resources you've gathered to make some fancy new items to sell in your shop. How about a Dunkleos Tia set? Or some Saltosaurus Sweetheart Shakers? You'll need to unlock the recipes for these items by helping out all your new neighbours. Then, you'll be able to stock your shop with items that cater to the unique needs of your clientele. Time to put your items out on display. You'll need different sized display units to display different sized items. Also, if you place your items beside the window, more paleo folk will be interested in purchasing them from you. The power of advertisement! Setting your prices to an appropriate amount is an important part of being a successful shopkeeper, so don't forget it. Well, now it's time to open your shop. How exciting! Notice how when most customers come in, they purchase an item directly from the shelf? Well, sometimes paleo folk will want to haggle with you on your prices, or even pawn an item themselves. When haggling, it's important to find a balance between earning shop profits and becoming friendlier with your new neighbours. Paleo folk will have different thresholds for what they find acceptable to pay, so experiment with different prices and see what the outcomes will be. Pawning involves the same amount of back and forth with the customer, only it's your turn to buy an item. Maybe you can get a deal and save some crafting by buying pre-made and pre-loved items. But wait, there's more! The paleo folk may always be right when it comes to taste, but sometimes they need your help to recommend them an item. Paleo folk can place orders with you to pick up in a few days' time, or ask if you have a recommendation for their unique problem. With your shopkeeper knowledge, you'll be able to recommend appropriate items and craft the requests in time for their return. Wow, what a day! But look at how messy your shop is now. As paleo folk shop, they'll leave footprints and dusty displays for you to clean. The cleaner your shop, the more likely paleo folk are to buy your bespoke items, and maybe they'll even tip you for keeping things squeaky clean. A tidy shop is a happy shop. Now that your shop is up and running, you can build new houses for paleofolk to move into. But some paleofolk will have specific requests before they're willing to move in. Maybe they need somewhere a bit warmer. Or perhaps they're waiting until there's some lush new decor before they pick up their lives and move across the sea. But don't you worry, because your friend Maple will be on hand to help you figure out what everybody needs. Now it's time to chill out from all that hard work. You can ask any of your new islanders to hang out with you as you go about your day, and doing so will make you closer friends. By getting to know the paleofolk on your island, they'll teach you how to craft new items and would even be willing to spend more in your shop. Who says it doesn't pay to have friends? Starting a new life on a new island is difficult, isn't it? But just look at Nellie. Hi Nellie! Because you were able to move her in and help her with her tasks, she's opened her own wood stall to sell you lumber. What's more, she's also upgraded your axe so that you can chop even bigger chunks of wood. What a helpful friend you are, Nellie. Thanks to Nellie's upgrade, we're able to redevelop even more of the island and therefore invite more paleofolk to live with us. Just like the shop, Amber Isle has its own cycle of inviting and developing that you, dear shopkeeper, will be in charge of. I wonder what types of paleofolk could move in. Wow, the island is a real hub of activity now, isn't it? You'll need to upgrade your shop to keep up with the increased footfall you'll see. After naming your shop, you'll be able to change the shop counters, walls, floors, and even decor to create the best environment for selling your crafts. As you decorate and earn upgrades via Mayor Clawsworth, your shop ranking will reach new heights. Improving your shop ranking means you'll get more paleofolk through your doors and therefore more chances of profits and friendship. What's more is there's even decor that will help you manage your customer base. Some decor items will help you clean your shop, and some can even encourage paleofolk to buy items depending on what they're placed beside. Mix and match items depending on your type of shop you want to run to make the most amount of amber possible. Well, it looks like it's all go, go, go over at Amber Isle thanks to your efforts, and you've even made a bunch of new friends. By upgrading your shop and customizing your island, you've made a kind, vibrant atmosphere for paleofolk from all walks of life. There's so many different places to visit and paleofolk to meet, so what are you waiting for? A brand new island adventure is ready for the taking, and we can't wait to see you there. What will the future of Amber Isle look like in your hands?